What's up, SM? I'm here today to talk to an athlete here we have at SM, Grace Jackson. Grace Jackson is a great volleyball player. She's a football manager, and she does a lot of charity work, so I'm here to hear about it. So Grace, let's start with volleyball. Tell me about this season. How did you guys do?
We did pretty good. We finished off 4th in Trinity League, and it was overall a great season to spend with the girls, even though we didn't have much of a season last year with COVID, but it was fun to finally get back a great season.
So let me ask you, for you, do you have aspirations to play volleyball in college?
I do have aspirations to play in college right now, yes.
What position do you play in volleyball?
I play middle blocker.
What is middle blocker? Tell everyone that has never watched volleyball before, what does middle blocker do?
They play in the middle front of the court, and they're a hitter, and you block both pin, middle, and outside, and yeah.
So now let's focus, you're also a football manager, and both volleyball, girls volleyball, and football are fall sports. So how do you manage to be able to do both?
This season it's been a little bit complicated. I started last year when we had the off season because of COVID. So since October of last year, I started football managing for like about 10 months. And then I've just done since then, and I loved it. And this season it's been a bit complicated, but I'd go from volleyball practices from usually 2 to 4, and then football practices from 4 to 7, and then it was great managing throughout the season.
So how did you get into football managing? What made you decide I want to be a football manager?
My mom was a football manager in college, and she helped out USC and the Raiders, which intrigued me into doing it more. And one of my friends got me into it since her sister did it, and I just created a love for it, and they're just like my second family.
So, last thing I want to talk about is your charity work. Tell me what charity work you do and what organization you work with.
I am actually a co-founder and co-president of SMCHS CASA Teens. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates, and the people who are mainly involved with it, they're a voice for the kids in court who are the foster youth. And our goal at SMCHS CASA Teens is to provide funds for these foster kids, and it's overall a great experience. And we do a lot of meetings and go on in-person activities, such as our main event is the Pinwheel Project, where we go and set up all the pinwheels for all the foster children.
Grace, thank you so much. You are getting it done on the court and off. These are the amazing athletes we have at Santa Margarita. Thank you so much for joining me today.